All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to stream for about an hour and we've got a variety of topics, but this first one we're going to talk about estimated delivery dates. Are you getting pushed right now? Did you just get pushed to April for your Tesla Model Y? What can you do about it? And I guess, like, what's the sentiment out there? Is a lot of people getting pushed? We've got some EDD hacks. We'll go over them really quickly to see if that will bump you up, because I know there's a ton of you out there that want to take delivery by the end of this month. They want to take advantage of the $7,500 federal tax credit and much more. So we'll go over a couple hacks that we've known that seems to work with in the past, and so we'll go through it. And we've got a variety of different topics, like how to get a Model 3 for $499 a month. Maybe the Cybertruck got exposed with some other details, and we'll meet the typical Tesla owner. But before we get into all of that, let's run that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description. If you want to support the channel and get the best interest rates for your Tesla, check it out down below. And shout out to my latest Patreon members, Yvette yesterday, Dove spoke to you earlier today, and Sangvi. Hopefully I got that right. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for joining. And if you want to check it out, down below in the Patreon link. So let us jump into this. I'm going to try and cut these streams a little bit shorter. No more intros mid, or I'm going to test it out. But anyways, here's the comment that it seems they've gotten a lot of sentiment. So I want to hear from you guys. Did your estimated delivery dates just get pushed to April, or is it still March? It seems like there's a lot of moving parts right here. Some people are getting pushed to end of March, to like a 4-day time frame, and some people are even getting pushed to even April. So you can see right here from Qian Yang, the EDD of my Model Y long range went from March 19th to March 31st to April 15th to 20th last night. What the heck? And then another comment, same. Patel, I know you're in the channel. Same. New York areas got pushed. A lot of people is getting pushed. That's for sure. And then another comment that I saw earlier, because I read through every single comment. You can see right here, my EDD for my Model Y performance went from 3.6 to 3.31. From 319 to 331. So definitely a lot going on. Very close to the end of the month. Very close to the wire. Here's another comment. My April ED got pushed to April off estimated delivery. It was March 21st to 31st, California. And so my recommendation is don't worry. Don't get too up in arms about it, because there could be and there will be a month-end push. That's what Tesla always does, and there's always cancellations as well. But taking a look at the website here, there's really no estimated delivery date change for any of the Model Ys. It still says April to June of 2023. And on the IRS site, there's also no other update. But if you've been following what's been going on with the Silicon Valley Bank, then you'll know that the IRS and the Fed might be a little bit busy right now and maybe focused on something else to maybe bail out one of those banks. So maybe they won't, they'll hold off on announcing anything for this week. Maybe the whole team over there, the whole department is focused on something else. And so maybe what we've speculated before, that they would be announcing something on March 31st, that actually might happen. But my recommendation to you, if you're really gung-ho about the $7,500 federal tax rate, and or you will not take delivery if you lose the $7,500 federal tax rate, I would say call the IRS the same day or the day before your delivery, just to make sure nothing has changed with the $70,500 federal tax credit for your Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. And so the first EDD hack is to really just go to waitingfortesla.com. Maybe see if there's another one that, risk maybe another $250 deposit, and or if you have, a Tesla advisor that really, is really good with you, then they might be able to switch your order to one vehicle that's in stock. But these vehicles are kind of flying off the shelves like hotcakes, and so there is a good amount of long ranges out there, but it's a little tough. The other hack here is to potentially take your order. If you see another vehicle that's in your area that is similar to what you want, potentially try and switch your vehicle to that configuration that's near you, so that hopefully the Tesla algorithmic system can line you up for the actual delivery. And the third tip that I always 100% recommend is just to go to your local Tesla sales center. I would say even maybe multiple times. There's an age-old saying, "Don't take no from someone that can't say yes," right? And so talk to multiple Tesla advisor reps. Maybe even go to multiple locations because each location, believe it or not, has cancellations every single day, every single weekend. So you kind of want to be that first person that they call to try and get you to take delivery. And or there could be other vehicles that we'll start to see them very soon. And those vehicles are like showroom vehicles, test drive vehicles. They're going to start to sell those ASAP. They're starting to do that on the Model 3 side. You can see there's discounts all over the place, and there's been discounts for at least the past week or so. But they usually try and do this wave of just trying to get as many deliveries as possible by the end of the month. And so we're kind of early. I mean, yes, it's only March 12th, midway to the month, a few days before the midway 15th of the month. So maybe even next Monday, that's when they're going to start doing this rush. And if you live near the Fremont factory, you're probably in the best situation or best scenario to try and get a Tesla ASAP, because they'll start doing this thing where they'll just try and deliver right out of the Fremont location. So don't be worried if there has to be some effort, right? You can't really, let the Tesla algorithmic system to line you up, and it's going to push your EDs, estimated delivery dates all over the place. And so go to local stores, try multiple locations, talk to as many people as you can, be nice, of course. Maybe even don't necessarily go in telling them you have an order. Maybe if you're willing to lose the initial 250 where you actually can get it back, maybe, it's not, it might be worth it, because let's say your EDD is pushed to April and we have no idea what's going to tax rate is going to happen, even though the last thing we heard is potentially a 30 to 60 day transition period. So, maybe it might be worth it, another 250. Or if you absolutely need a car ASAP, then I don't want to say what's another 250, but if you're spending $50,000-$60,000, then essentially what is another 250? I mean, there certainly seems like a lot of Tesla Model Ys that seem to have become available, and I have no really answer to why, because usually when we see this amount of Tesla Model Ys, they're all-wheel drive standard range versions, but there's a lot of long range versions at the moment that are just all over the place. And I get this question a lot, like, can you fly to one of these other locations? Or can you have Tesla ship one of these vehicles from, let's say it's in Brooklyn, but you're in Maryland? Unfortunately, Tesla gets very weird about that kind of stuff. They don't like shipping it, especially near the end of the quarter, end of the month like this. They'd rather try and deliver it to someone in that location ASAP. And I have heard that if you're like SoCal to NorCal, then you could potentially try and travel up to NorCal. But it is, it's definitely what's called your experience may vary. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. What's the temperature? Did your estimated delivery date just get pushed? Of course, we're going to drop it in the comments. I read every single comment and or answer, or I do answer all of them. And we're going to create a poll tomorrow, because it seems like a lot of people are getting pushed, and maybe Tesla knows something that we don't, right? Maybe this tax credit is going to be a 30 to 60 day rollout, and they're just saying like, hey, it's okay, everyone. We're just going to push it. We're not going to go as fast paced as we need to, potentially, to try and get these deliveries. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense. Let me know what your thoughts are. Drop it down in the comment or even in the live stream chat, because that's the benefit, right? In the live stream, you can ask any sort of question and I will get to it and I'll answer it at a certain point in the live stream. But we're going to get into our next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description is a Patreon link where you can support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal at the best price, including credit unions and banks that all have rates better than Tesla financing. And I just found a credit union that has 3.5 for 60 months that anybody can join. So down below in the Patreon link, I'm going to hold that one maybe for our next giveaway video. Maybe we'll talk about it, but I'm not going to release it just unless you hit that subscribe and we get to, like, I don't know, 20,000 subscribers or something like that. But thanks for watching so far. We're going to jump into